Alright, and welcome everybody to my Fire Emblem 7 Hector Hard Mode Ironman Let's Play. This is my third attempt to record. I had been posting some episodes before, but I decided not to do that anymore because those episodes sucked. Not that like the gameplay was poor or anything like that, it's just that when I was recording that, it was, the recording situation was not great. It was my first time trying to do anything like this. So my sound was subpar, and I'm not interested in, continuing to post poor content. So we're starting this over. We're re-recording this entire game, or as far as we make it into this run. Oh, goodness. But ironically, this is the third time I've tried to record this now. Because I am human. And as humans, we make mistakes. And you know what? It can be painfully frustrating when that happens. But essentially what I did, so with Streamlabs OBS, there is certain settings you have to put if you would like to record multiple different audio tracks. And I like to record different audio tracks because I can go ahead and have control over certain parts of my audio. So I can have control over the desktop separate to my voice. I can adjust things to make the best possible quality sound that I can. So what I did is I checked to make sure that I had separate desktop and separate voice audio, but what I did not do was tell OBS to extract the recording. Oh, I gotta actually read this, so we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back. But what I did not do is tell OBS to record both audio tracks. So it only recorded the desktop audio. So all of my voice audio was not in and was not a part of the recordings. So I recorded 2.5 hours worth of footage yesterday. That's gone. But basically all of that is just me showing you that we're not all perfect and we all make mistakes. So yeah, a little inspirational tidbit of the day, if you will. But with that said, we're gonna get into this game, and we are going to not screw it up. A month has passed since word came of Marquis Ferre's disappearance. Tell me if you think it's Marquess or Marquis, because nowadays I think it's Marquis. When I was a youngin', I used to always say Marquess. I don't know what changed. I don't know why I think it's Marquis now, but I do. But a month has passed since word came of Marquis Ferre's disappearance. Rumors and speculation run rampant throughout Lycia. The head of House Ostia, Lord Uther, takes no apparent interest. The Marquis' younger brother is considered odd by the populace. He and Marquis Ferre's son Eliwood are fast friends. A hot-blooded youth, he cannot ignore his friend's plight. Marquis Ostia's younger brother Hector. He would one day be a courageous general, a steel warrior to be feared. The path he chooses will test him to the limits of his strength. It's intense. I always look over here because I'm looking at Streamlabs to make sure that everything looks alright, but I really should just be looking up here because this is where my camera is. Theoretically speaking, I might want to put my camera over here, but I honestly really like this. So if I open this, it's too bright. But if my blinds are closed, the backlight is it's actually not that bad. One day I'm going to have lights, and this is all going to be not a thing that matters, but I don't have it today. So, but I mean, I do like the backlighting that the closed window offers. Also, as you don't know, because none of my episodes are airing because I keep screwing up technical things. But I love the music in this game. I think it's one of the coolest aspects in a game that has a lot of things that I find super desirable. I love the story, I love the characters, and the music is phenomenal to boot. Also, the gameplay is really nice. I love turn-based strategy games in general, but Fire Emblem seems to be one of the best out there. At least in my opinion. I can't really comment on later games because I'm pretty much a Game Boy Advanced focused GBA player, or Fire Emblem player, but that's just mostly because I haven't had systems to play other games at any point in my life. But if you want to catch me playing some of those other Fire Emblems, right now I'm playing Shadow Dragon, and after Shadow Dragon, we're going to play New Mystery of the Emblem, and I'm playing that on stream. It's the first non-Ironman game I'm playing in a while, but that's because I've never actually played all the way through Shadow Dragon, and I've never played New Mystery. I've never even played the beginning of New Mystery of the Emblem, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Now, yesterday when I tried to record this, basically we got through the first 4 chapters pretty solidly. We did lose a couple of big units, but we're not going to lose them this time. But one thing we did lose was the red gem in this chapter, and I'm going to try not to lose that this time around. I had detailed a strat that I felt like was probably the best way to go about it, and I'm going to try that one right now. Matthew was packing for more than 2. Matthew knew it. Matthew knew Uther wasn't going to let Hector go out alone. I won't be skipping, at least for the most part, I won't be skipping any parts of the story. I've seen them many times over, but just in case anybody wants to see them, I figured I'd leave them in. But if it's something that wholly does not interest you, feel free to skip around. It is nice if you can watch the whole video, because I think YouTube counts that in their algorithms. But I'm not going to hold you to it. I hate having the text be so slow. I always go max text. Never. Okay, so first things first, we're going to turn on solo animations, and then game speed, and then auto cursor off, and then window color. Oh, not that one. I want the green window color. Also, there's 10 units, Matthew. You said there's 7 or 8. What's up? So last time I went down this way, and I tried to get on this pillar. I think today what I'm going to do is I'm going to oh no, that's exactly what I didn't want to do. But it's fine. Because now I have to break through the wall on this turn, which gives the thief an extra turn to go up here. But it's probably fine. Actually, well, no, because that happens, yeah. The archer doing that makes things really awkward. But I think if I just move over... No, because Matthew can't even kill this archer. So I think I just do this. And then the archers, oh my gosh. This is kind of the thing that I was mentioning yesterday though, is if you miss once, this current plan of attack doesn't really work, because you cannot beat the thief there with this method if you miss even once. However, the nice thing is, the thief, because we should be able to block off the thief from going past us, so he's going to get the chest, he's going to open this door, we can set up right here at this door, and then he should go back around to this door, and that's where we can like catch him and kill him, and get the red gem back. Well, that dodge was really nice, actually. And I think I'm just going to well, I have 2 options. I can attack with Matthew and then hope that Hector gets the killing blow with the hand axe, or I could do this. I think this is probably the better option, the better odds to get the kill. And then, like I said, the thief's going to go open the door. We're going to set up and wait for the enemies, and then that's how we should be able to get through this unscathed. It would be nice if I could kill this dude, but I don't think I'm able to. Yeah, and he does 2 damage. It's easier to catch him on the flip side when he comes around to the right. So he should be running away while the rest of the enemies are coming to me. And I think I'm just going to go with the wolf bale. We're going to back up a smidge. I could use the hand axe to try and do some damage to these archers. But I don't feel... Actually, I think because... I think... No, that's not going to work. I was going to say, I think that the archer actually... Because the archers, I think, move first. They're not going to... But he can just move over to the left, so that's a dumb thought. Oh, that was not a good level. Oh, yeah, so the soldiers move first, which is pretty big. It's weird. The AI in this chapter is really weird. If the archer had moved first... so if the soldiers are going to move first every time... then this should be safe. Also, I need to... although, actually, that's not very safe, what I just did. But I need to move over so that this thief feels like he can move past me, because then he'll move up. I definitely need to get a vulnerary on Hector soon. In fact, I might just lose here. Because if that soldier hits me, I'm dead. And that would be unfortunate. That would be a restart to the recording. No, this is weird. Okay, so this guy just didn't attack. Oh, he's got 1 health. Maybe that's why. Now I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here. We're just going to heal up. So now this thief is probably going to go back, and then I can move again to open up this side, and then he'll come back to us. Why did the soldier move this turn but not last turn? We'll never know. We just don't know how this AI works. This is also good for me, that he attacked Matthew. Because now I can vulnerary up on Hector again. Because they could have just killed Hector. The RNG in this level is just very confusing all the way around. That was a good level. If I could guarantee that I can kill the archer, that I could just... I think I need to take this risk. I have a 77. Because, like, you know, risk versus reward, if I have to restart right now, it's not the end of the world. But now Matthew should be able to take out this guy. Unless he miraculously dodges 2 87s. And then we can vulnerary up and then meet this thief over on this side of this door. I don't know if I'll be able to kill him per se. That vulnerary only has 1 more use in it. I think I'm just going to use it on Hector. Because this guy should open... Yeah, he opens this door. And then... Matthew doesn't really do a ton of damage. Hopefully I can take him out with... Okay, so now if he doesn't run like too far away, I should be able to take him out with Hector. But if he runs away, we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay, so he did run away. But actually, he didn't really run away because... So, I think the best option here... In a perfect world, I'd be able to steal the lockpick and the red gem. But I don't believe that that's going to happen. And I don't think that Hector is the best option to try and kill this guy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Matthew. I'm going to do a damage check real quick to see if the archer kills Matthew. If the archer doesn't kill Matthew, I'm going to just leave him out and then move Hector in. But he does 11 damage. Hector's got... Matthew has 3 defense. So he should do only 8. So I should be able to move up Hector to right here. And then he should attack Matthew, and then I should have both Hector and Matthew able to attack him. Although, him doing 8 damage, or him having 1% crit on Matthew is scary there. So that's 10 damage. Okay, so I actually cannot kill this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move Matthew away, and then we're going to move Hector here. And we're going to use the wolf bale, and we're going to take him out. I'm not going to speed up a ton in the playthrough for the most part, but this chapter I might speed up a little bit more. just to get through it. Thankfully, both of the last two enemies are armors. Oh my gosh. And being that they're armors, the wolf bale is going to do a number on them. But okay, I was like, I can't miss this archer very many more times and beat this chapter. Okay, so we are going to we need this vulnerary to take on the boss, otherwise we can just lose. Otherwise, I would really consider just not dealing with that guy. I think a lot of people, honestly, in an Ironman situation, just how far can you move? You can move 4. Right, we should be good here. I think a lot of people in this chapter just avoid fighting the enemies in a hard mode Ironman because you just don't have the personnel to deal with them. However, I think the experience is too valuable. So it's like, it's always close and it's always pretty scary. Also, Hector has not leveled defense very much, and that's a little worrisome. Because in a perfect world, he gets defense and strength at pretty much the same. I don't know, it's just really important for the next chapter for him to have some defense. So I'm truly hoping that he gets... Oh my gosh, wait, I don't double? Oh no. So normally Hector would be doubling him here. So that means I've been a little bit speed screwed. Which is a bit terrifying. Or maybe he doesn't double. Maybe I'm just thinking that I normally would weaken him with the hand axe. But the alternative is maybe I've just been lucky with the speed growth on Hector when I've played Hector hard mode. It's not very often that I play Hector hard mode with just base stats of everybody. In fact, I've never played Hector hard mode with just base stats of everybody. I always start with Lin mode. Sorry for the random ding. That was my phone disconnecting and reconnecting. I thought I had a text from my friend, but I didn't. Shall I swear a knightly vow? To what purpose? To Elliewood. Alright. Don't worry about it. He is in fact a headstrong fool. Lord Uther is a very intriguing character for somebody who doesn't really do anything in the like course of the game. He does a lot in the course of the story, but in the course of the game, you don't really see Uther too terribly much. But man, he's got a very intriguing and enticing story. All right, so thank you so much. I gotta stop looking over here. I just look over here because I see me moving and I'm like, ugh. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are interested in joining me further along this journey and watching me play through this game as far as I can make it with the Ironman rules, I think I can beat the game. It's FE7, so it's not like it's FE6. I even find FE8's hard mode to be a little bit harder, despite the fact that you get some really strong characters. That hard mode can get very dicey, and I feel like Fire Emblem 7 just doesn't have some of the same difficulties as the other GBA games, so I think I'm going to be able to beat this game, but not without losing some pretty significant units along the way. But anyway, if you want to continue this journey with me, consider subscribing to the channel and maybe leaving a like on the video. I'm not entirely sure what that does, but I think it might help the algorithm and might help some other people see this video. Not totally sure. Oh. But it would be super helpful, and if you are excited for the next episode, it will be up on Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I post Fire Emblem Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and I post other videos. On Friday night I post Magic. On Sunday I post Battlegrounds. So yeah, Hearthstone Battlegrounds, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm just trying to plug all my other videos. But anyway, I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.